Hello, how's it going? This is King Leo Productions. Well, now I have a different name now. I've decided to change the channel name to Old Square Wheel 60 because I was I wanted to change it up. Give the channel a newer name to reflect the content everybody's been seeing. So yeah, of course it's named after Henry, of course, because I wanted to do an account based off James, but then I realized, that's kind of cliche. You don't really see a lot of Henry accounts out there. So I was like, let's just throw out a Henry one, why not? And, well, today is another this is another, how can I say, King's Toy Chest Reviews, and today we're going to be reviewing, drumroll, no, we're not doing that, okay. And, another drum roll, here it is. Wooden Railway 2022 Edward the Blue Engine, and this is the last one I've been expecting. Excuse me. Yeah, this has been the one I've been looking to receive ever since they all were released and announced and released. And yeah, I just received him from UPS because this thing went. Amazon didn't deliver him. They gave him the UPS for some reason, but hey, I'm not gonna complain because he's here. And yeah, overall, I love the picture. I love the artwork. And one thing I noticed about some of these that they look very Railway series accurate, especially Edward. And I'll get to that in a minute. But without further ado, let's get them open. Okay, after having a ginormous anime battle with the packaging, here we have Edward the Blue Engine in all of his glory. Now, I like it. It's like they took Edward out the excuse me. But it's like they took Edward out the out the Christopher Audrey books, because when I think of like Christopher, when I look at this Edward, I think of like how he was slender and very just very tall, but like in the Christopher Audrey book. Dang, can you talk? Sorry. I was like, maybe she's talking today. But yeah, it's like I really like the way they designed this. I mean, some people may argue, oh, he looks a bit skinny, and oh, he looks a bit skinny, and this is not Edward, but overall, he looks pretty nice. Let's do a little 360 on the turntable, Overall, it's just very good looking. Now let's get a closer look at him. So, as you see, he's not that much bigger than James. Because him and James were always the same size, which is why sometimes when I've read, sorry, but yeah, this is when I looked at the books. Yeah, when I looked at the books and a lot of the when I used to watch the TV show, they used to say, oh, he was much bigger than, they were all bigger than Edward, but James is around the same size. But overall, I really love that they have his accurate wheel configuration, just like with the old Trackmaster or the old Tomy newer Trackmaster, the newer Trackmaster trains kind of just ignored the fact that he had two wheels, which, I don't want to complain, but it's fine. But yeah, overall, he's just pretty neat. If you take a look at his cab, he has the glow in the cab, which I forgot to mention. Henry has that too. And yeah, and overall, just very detailed. I like, the only thing I can really gripe is the face. He's not, he's not smiling. He's not very, not Edward. He's looking more surprised, like when he found out that Neo replaced him in Tim Sheds. But enough joking. I'm not gonna joke about that anymore. I mean, it's been over a couple of years, so we should get used to it by now. But yeah, now as we take a look at the tender, his tender is very detailed. Like, they really, I don't know what to really say about this. Like, they kind of just extended it. I can see, like, they made it a bit. They gave it like this little extension block person here, like a kind of a block area here. I don't even know what to really say to it, but yeah, it has a little block area because, like, it's around the same size as, you know, James's tender, but if you look at it, it's like his tender, they kind of extended his tender in a way, which it's kind of cool, giving him his own unique design. But yeah, but overall, it's a little odd, but hey, it's still a good tender. And overall, let's see, he's not a bad looking engine. You know, I like the way they did him, because it's like, you know, it's like I like what they're doing with a lot of the newer models, giving them their own what you call it, their actual configurations from the TV show. Now I know that might be a tad bit inaccurate, because I mean, with characters like Gordon, he doesn't have his accurate configuration in the show. Because I think he's a 4.62, and but overall everybody else has their, you know, their own their configuration they have in the show. Like Henry, he has his accurate one, and I think Hero does too. I gotta check. But they're basically giving, as I said in like all these other reviews, they're basically giving us what we want, and what we've been wanting for years is quality Wooden Railways toys. Cause see, I've seen a couple of YouTubers like Domeless Engines, and I forgot the other guy's name, but they literally took these guys. They basically took their own. They basically modified their own their old TWR engines into having their correct configurations. Because I know Dolan's engine, he made a Gordon using some of those Trackmaster push-along wheels as the leading wheels and the trailing wheels, and it's like, wow. And it's like, I don't know. It's like, I like it. I'm going to keep, I know I've said this before, but I just like what they're doing with this toy line. And you see he fits in with everyone else. And overall, this Edward gets a 9.5 out of 10. You know, the face is what kind of kills it, because I'm like, this isn't Edward. But hey, no complaints from me. I'm not going to complain. Matter of fact, I'll just bump it up to 10 out of 10, because overall, it's Edward. What can you do? Talking to one of the first engines to arrive on the shoulder, one of the characters that has remained very consistent in the series. Like, he's one of those characters, like, if I had to really say, like, what characters have really remained consistent throughout the whole entire series, I would say Edward, Edward, James, and I want to say Gordon. Yeah, he's been the same, roughly. So as I would say Thomas and Percy, but, you know, I'll talk about that another time. But yeah, but overall, Edward is another one of my favorite characters. You know, as I said, he's like super consistent, and I'm glad that I finally have an updated model with him. And before I end the video, I want to give a little comparison to you know, to him and my old Wooden Railway Edward. And this is gonna be kind of a tearful moment, because I've had this Edward since I was about 5 or 6, and it's like, it's a very special thing to me, because I remember when I went to that Museum of Transportation back in my hometown. Me and my grandmother that recently passed away, we used to go there a lot. And, you know, we used to always go to the gift shop, and she would buy me a wooden train, and this was the last one she ever bought me. And, you know, I'm keeping this Edward for as long as I can. And yeah, it's very sentimental object to me. Yeah. But overall, Edward's a good figure, and I mean, Edward's a good engine. I mean, a wooden engine, and I think you would like him in your collection, because, well, he actually looks like a Furnace Railway K2 if you look at him. But overall, time to bring this video to a close, and make sure you subscribe, like, and for more content, and also beware to check out more things coming along. And I actually think I might be the first one to actually review this, but I doubt it's going to get as many views as like somebody else to review it. But hey, it's not a competition. But yeah, so this is Old Square Wheel 60 now instead of King Leo, and telling you guys to stay happy, be safe, and keep living life. Bye bye.